Sabbath, everyone. Today,
Hi.
we are staying home and watching some church service right now.
Hi. How are you?
Online.
Hi. It's
Say
me.
good morning.
It's me. Good morning. It's morning. It's me. I'm here. I'm gonna go have homemade breakfast. My wife's gonna make me breakfast out of bed.
No,
We're
he's
gonna-
going to make pie today, so
I am
stay
gonna
tuned.
make pie. Yep. I'm gonna make apple pie and apple crisp
I'll
today.
put oil in my hair.
And Jenny's gonna do all the peeling of the apples, so she does the hard part.
No, Mama's gonna vlog, so you're gonna teach her. So
Uh-oh.
all of us, you're gonna teach us.
Oh,
Okay?
how to make apple pie.
Yep.
I could have my mom come over and cheat.
No, just you.
You sure I can't have my mom come over?
Mom need to rest.
Mom can come over.
No,
She
she
cheat.
needs to rest.
Oh, no.
It has to be coming from you. That's
All
what
right.
Mama said.
Uh-oh, for me. All right. Well, bye.
All right, see you in making pie later.
See you.
The service they're preparing right now. Almost wow. Church is empty right now. Look, they got a string. Distancing. I was gonna go this morning, guys, but it's quite cold. It's like 40 degrees outside. So next Saturday I'll be going. So that's my day for today so far. Alright, let's wait for the service. Alright people, I am making tater tarts and baked fish for breakfast. Here you go. There. That's for breakfast. Or lunch. Then I'm gonna make me salad for lunch. Probably fish soup for Mama and Papa. Let's see what they're doing. It's smoky here.
A little bit, but go ahead and let the fire go out. Didn't tell me. He just sitting there staring at his phone.
This is an advance class. Observe if you like. Nice.
I'm not taking video of you. Yep. So let me finish what I'm doing. Oh, I just made some salad. And now my husband is peeling off apples for pie. Okay? I'll help you in a bit here.
Oh, yeah.
So, these are the apple that we picked at Swatch.
Schultz.
A slot.
No
Schultz. It's not a slot. Wrong word. Oops. Alright, see you.
All right, guys. Greg and Jenny, how you doing? Today is Saturday, and we're gonna do some apple pie baking.
He's
Okay?
gonna teach me how.
Now, everybody has their own apple pie mix. You can follow the instructions. You can go online. You know, I suggest if you've never cooked before, to probably go online and just find a homemade apple recipe from scratch. But me, my mother taught me, my grandmother taught me. I don't follow a recipe. I have my own just because I know, I've done it for a while. So I'm gonna walk you along on doing an apple pie recipe, and then if we have enough, we'll turn some into an apple crisp. We can transfer it. So let me grab my butter. Looks like somebody already did. I did. Okay. And I just need to get my sharp knife here, and we will go ahead and start cooking away here. So what we're gonna do is we sliced out about 2 pounds of that, about 10 pounds of apples is kind of what we got here. So we're making a lot. So you can see the size of the bowl. And I did a mixture of Granny Smith apples and red apples. Okay, your Granny Smith apples can be pie apples, but your really good pie apples are gonna be just your regular red apples. But if you make a mixture of them, it makes a good flavor. So we're gonna dump them into the bowl. So here we got that. And what I'm gonna do with that then is I'm gonna bring it over here. I'm gonna rinse them off in the bowl. Rinse them off, make sure I got everything. Make sure I didn't miss anything when I was cleaning it up. So when I wash it, I put some lemon juice in it because I cut them up earlier and I stored it. So we're gonna rinse off some of the extra stuff here in the bowl and just clean the apples, make sure they're clean. So when you cut them up, I didn't show you how I cut them. But you can buy different things. They have an apple core, a little machine you can buy that just corks on your countertop, and it has a prong on it. You put it in, you crank it, and it takes the peel off for you. Or you can do it what we did, old school, and just use the potato peeler or a peeler and peel the apples. And then when we cut them up, I'll show you. You definitely want to take all your cores out. Eating the core seeds, a lot of people don't realize they're poisonous, so you don't want to eat the cores. Funny story about that. One of my boys, when they were younger, real young, we didn't know they were eating apple cores, and because of that, he became allergic to apples for 10 years. So you don't want to eat the apple cores. Bad for you. So make sure you get those out. Cut them up into just little pieces. You can do pretty round half moon pieces. You can see how they are, but you're going to eat them. But if you want to make it look cool, you can do that. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take that bowl over there. I'm going to rinse that out. Get my chef helper here. Rinse that out. And I'm not going to block of butter. I like butter in an apple pie. It tastes good. It's not the healthiest, but you still need to have apple, butter in an apple pie. So I like to have a pretty good amount of butter. So I'm gonna take a half a bar because this is we use a lot of apples.
Half butter.
This is what I'm using, just a half, and I just get a bar of butter and I put it in. And here we go. My lovely assistant here, Vanna White. What we got going on here? Oh, Jenny, I just cracked my egg. Can you get me another egg?
Hindi mo sila apple pie.
So we'll do that. I'll clean that up for us. What deal?
You want me to put it in here?
Not yet. Not yet. Here we go.
Una rin mo pa siya.
Get that done. So there we go. So we got that going. So we got the butter in there. Now this is good here. We don't need that. That's the other half. And what we'll do now is now that I got the butter in there, we're gonna crack 2 eggs. Because we got about 10 to 15 pounds of apples here. So we're gonna do what we want. Again, I'm not following any recipe. I have my own. My grandma taught me. But like I suggested before, if
You're following your grandma's recipe.
if you've never cooked before, I would suggest you go online because I don't give this recipe out. You'll watch me cook it, but I won't give it to anybody. So you'll just
Ito
have
sila recipe.
my grandma's recipe. So I won't give it away to anybody. So if you watch along, just write it down. But it'll probably change next time you watch me cook it.
So you use the brown sugar?
We use a lot of stuff. We'll go along and we'll add it as we go. I'm gonna put some brown sugar in. This is just
Estimated.
this is 1/3 cup of brown sugar. That's what I use, but I'll put more in later. And then I'll come over here. Now sugar, you gotta use quite a bit.
White sugar?
So you gotta use, on the white sugar, you have to use pretty good amount. I know how much I want. I put in about a cup of sugar, and I kind of know what a cup of sugar is because we got a lot. So we'll do about a cup of sugar there. We got that going there, and then you want to use about a tablespoon of lemon. But again, I'll put a little more in. Lemon just makes it so it doesn't turn bitter. It's a good flavor, but because the apple contains the color. And then this is vanilla. You use about a tablespoon of vanilla. Again, I do my own measurements. Done this for a long time. And then we're going to go ahead and put a tablespoon of cinnamon in.
Cinnamon.
If you can get fresh cinnamon off of a cinnamon stick, is usually what I do. I'll buy cinnamon sticks and I'll grind them. That's usually pretty good to do that. And then we'll put some,
That's oatmeal?
this is oatmeal. We're going to put about a cup of oatmeal in. So that looks like about a cup right there. So we got that. And I like to keep a clean area when I'm cooking. That's just me. So when I'm done, I like to get everything out of the way that I'm not using. That's just what I do. See, I got my measuring cup out and never even used it. I did get my bowls out. My lovely assistant did. I didn't use them. That's all. I never used them. So now what I'm going to do is I use a masher because I have butter. My stuff is done everything. Oh, there you go. So because I have butter in there, I'm going to mash it up with like a potato
There's a
masher.
butter there?
Yep, we got a half a stick of butter there.
Oatmeal, butter.
So we'll mix all that up. Mix all that stuff up.
So we have butter, 2 eggs,
2 eggs, apple,
and milk,
cinnamon,
cinnamon, brown sugar, and white sugar.
And you want to have a little bit of salt.
vanilla,
A little salt here.
and then stir it properly.
Just want a little salt, not a
A
lot.
little salt.
Just want to put a little salt in.
Yeah.
Let me find out where we're at here. About just a small teaspoon of salt.
Maybe about this one salt. Stir it properly.
And then I'm going to need, I need the flour.
Flour?
Yep.
Oh.
Do we have any flour?
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yep. Do we have any flour though?
Flour.
My lovely assistant's getting
How
me
much?
some
How
flour.
much,
We're
flour?
gonna get,
Flour.
Yep, you drag your flour. And again, I'm going to use, you can use about a half a cup, but I would suggest that you just use about 1/3 of a cup of flour. Is what I'm going to use. Again, this is my recipe. It's not what you're going to do. It's after you start baking pies for a while, you're going to start making your own recipe. But if you, like I said, start with a recipe online that you can get, your grandmother's recipe or something, and then we'll stir that up.
That's not the copyright.
Well, I don't give out the recipe. No one's probably paying attention, but if you are, write it down because I won't give it out. It's actually Jenny just got, after 4 years of marriage, the family cookbook just a little bit ago, and I'll add a little bit of water. Just
A little bit of water?
Yeah, just add a little bit of water.
No milk in there?
No milk. No, milk will curdle up when you cook it with the apple pie. And for me, because I like it a little thicker, I'll put a little more oatmeal in. I might dump the rest in. We'll see how the texture that it is and that it comes out. potato masher I do. Some people are going to use a whisk. You could probably use a whisk, but I like the potato masher because I had a bar of butter in there and I didn't melt it. So we got that. So that'll be there. So we're done with that. So now we're going to dump this in here.
And the apple slice?
Yep, and the apples that are sliced already. Remember we washed them out earlier?
Yes.
So we washed them
Peel
out.
them off and slice it into.
Slice into
So,
cubes.
and I use, well, we don't slice them into cubes. You slice them into a half moon figure.
Half moon.
So the presentation of an apple pie is really important. You don't want it to come out like mashed pie or look like potato pie. So you want to do like a half moon when you cut them out. So they look really. Presentation is pretty important with a pie because that's the end of your meal. People get excited about dessert and you want your dessert to look really cool. So now we're just stirring it up. Again, I use 2 different apples in mine. I usually use 3. I usually use a green apple and a Granny Smith apple and then a regular pie apple. The flavor of 3 apples makes it a really good flavor.
You did not soak that in the water, the apple?
No, we wash them in lemon juice.
Lemon juice?
Yep, we wash them in lemon juice. Because it preserves it when you cook it a little bit more. Plus it gives it some flavor. You gotta remember your apples are gonna cook down. So we're gonna use these little generic pans. And they're gonna be tall, but they're gonna cook down. So you don't wanna be afraid. Now I'm not gonna put, I can do another one later where I'll make a homemade pie with homemade dough and we'll cover the top.
Yeah.
We'll come back, Jenny, and how about we do a holiday
The
pie?
one you're covering here?
I like this graham crackers on top of it.
Yep, later we'll do a holiday pie in a couple weeks where I'll make the dough in a bigger pan and we'll cover the top in dough. That's a different apple pie. Some people don't like their pie covered up, and some people do. This pie is not going to be
But
covered
usually
up.
I say, so what's this?
Yeah, I usually don't use these pans. You just buy these in the stores. I have a big glass apple pie pan that I'll make, and I'll put dough in that one. We'll show you how to make dough and stuff next time.
So we're not making dough today?
No, not today, but the
Just
next time
another-
we'll get closer to Christmas. We'll do some holiday pies. I'll make some apple rhubarb. We'll mix it with apple rhubarb. Then we'll do some berry pies. We'll do some pumpkin
Okay, I
pies.
think it's done.
Nope, it's not. The good thing with the apples is you want to keep stirring it up.
So that it will...
You want to get the flavor
Maybe
into the
I have to
apple.
soak it first.
Nope, this is how my grandma does it. So we just done these for a long time, and you just want to make sure you get it fully mixed in. Because the thing that you can screw up with is you can leave all the flavor on the bottom, and then your apples don't have that flavor. So you want to make sure it really gets in there. So now that we got that done, we'll set that aside.
Then?
And we're gonna open up this. I just went and bought some graham cracker mixed crust at the store. We won't mention any stores due to copyright, so we'll just say we bought it at the store.
Oh no, you're not going to talk about it. What store did you buy?
I don't really know. Whatever store you want to shop at, you can buy these graham cracker crusts.
In this store, you can buy that one.
But the next video we do, I'll show you how to make a graham cracker crust. So we'll do that.
Mahablang ka.
These crusts here, you really don't have to bake.
Dali na kayo
These crusts are actually ready, so we'll show you how to make a cream pie next time. But
Okay,
this
wala na
would be a good one.
cornstarch. Like, condensed milk, evaporated milk.
Here, honey.
Come on, palitaw.
Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we'll fill up into the pie here.
You have a lot of pie. You only have 2.
Well, we're going to make an apple crisp with what's left. So if we have anything left, we'll make an apple crisp, and I think we can do a small apple crisp with what we got done. But we're going to fill the pie. That one's not done. We're going to put more in it.
Right?
We're going to put more in it, because you got to remember with apple, it's going to cook down.
Oh, it will
They will shrink down.
shrink?
Yep, they will.
Ah, really?
So,
If you put it in the oven, that will just shrink.
You want me to heat the oven now?
yep.
To-
Heat your oven to 375.
375.
Yep, we should have had the oven on, but hey, we're new with the video thing, so put your oven at 375.
Then we do the treatment.
350 is what we cooked at. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna make a tall pie. Really tall pies are fun. They look really cool. When you get to after your dinner and you're excited about the dessert, you don't want to see this little skimpy apple thing that shows up. You want to see a nice tall pie that shows up. Man, that looks beautiful. Look at those
Yeah, if
apples.
you have a dough.
Yeah, well, you don't need a dough. This is just a pie. The dough can be crusted.
Can we put a graham crackers on top of it?
We don't.
You did it before.
We'll do that on the apple crisp because the oatmeal with this, we're just doing a different pie. So that looks beautiful. Look at that. Nice high, nice leveled out. We're gonna make another high one. We'll set that in. It's just beautiful. See, I'm bringing the flavor back up. Bringing the flavor back up into the apple so it doesn't sit in the pan. You want that flavor to get up into the apple, so you bring it into the pan with you. Otherwise, it'll all
If
sink
I will
around.
go to the Philippines, I will make like that.
Now, but the apple.
Nah, pero mahal.
Now we're gonna go ahead and continue to fill up the next one. Beautiful. Look at that beautiful pie. Now I'm done. I'm gonna pour some juice on top of it so we get it into the pie.
That's a lot of apple, nice.
Oh, this is just, it looks beautiful. You come down after a meal, you You don't want to have a crappy looking pie, a little tiny thing.
And ito.
You want to have a tall, nice pie.
And the juice there.
Yep, there's juice there, and we'll make a little tiny dessert after this as well when we're done. So we'll make. Man, doesn't that look beautiful? Look how round it is. And you want to fill the holes. If you're like me, presentation is really cool with food. My son wants to become a chef actually, and Jenny will tell you kind of funny. Even when I cook dinner, I always make sure our dinner plates they're all, you got to make them look good. Food look. I don't have any taste buds, so food has to look good. Huh? There we go. What we'll do? No, that's gonna be for the next dessert. So we're gonna save all that juice for the next dessert actually. Okay.
All right, guys.
Okay. See, we've got it nice and round. And see how it's just not piled up there ugly?
Yeah.
I bring it up there, and then what we'll do, so, see how it's rounded? You want to round the pie up. Okay, you don't want to just make it look all spotty and ugly.
Then I won't shrink.
You want to take pride in your dessert. So we'll set these over here for now, and when we're ready, the oven is
Heating up right
see,
now.
we can actually put it in now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put it in now. And putting it on the top is good.
All right, guys, the pie is cooked, and we are going to taste it.
Oh, the texture is really good.
Wow, nice.
Well, so far, guys, the pie texture is really good.
It's nice.
It's sticking together really well.
Yeah.
This is apple pie.
And then next time we're gonna make
And we can keep it warm.
that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. This is delicious. Thank you, babe, for baking. You did great. Next time he's gonna make what was it again?
We're gonna make a apple rhubarb, and then a berry pie, and we're gonna make a cream pie.
Cream pie.